Marshmallows are more than just a sweet treat. They're a symbol of joy, nostalgia, and indulgence. Their story begins thousands of years ago, rooted in ancient Egypt, where the sap of the marshmallow plant was mixed with honey to create a delicacy fit for royalty. Fast forward to today, and marshmallows have transformed into a global favorite, mass-produced in high-tech factories. While the original recipe has been replaced by modern methods, the essence of marshmallows, soft, squishy, and sweet, remains unchanged. Factories around the world now produce millions of marshmallows daily, catering to everything from campfire s'mores to gourmet desserts. But how exactly are these fluffy delights created on such a massive scale? Let's dive into the fascinating process behind the magic of marshmallows. Every great recipe begins with the basics, and marshmallows are no exception. Surprisingly, these cloud-like confections are made from just a handful of ingredients: sugar, corn syrup, water, and gelatin. It's the simplicity of these components that makes the transformation so extraordinary. Sugar and corn syrup provide the sweetness and structure, while water acts as the binding agent. Gelatin, the unsung hero, gives marshmallows their trademark stretch and bounce. These ingredients, though basic on their own, undergo a meticulous process to achieve the perfect balance of flavor and texture. Factories source the highest quality ingredients to ensure consistency in every bite, and each batch begins with precise measurements to maintain the marshmallow's iconic lightness. The journey of a marshmallow starts in colossal industrial mixers, where sugar and corn syrup are blended with water to form a thick syrup. The key here is precision. Each ingredient must be measured to the gram, and the temperature must be monitored closely. The mixture is heated in massive kettles, reaching temperatures as high as 240 degrees Fahrenheit. This step is crucial as it determines the final consistency of the marshmallow. Too hot, and the syrup hardens. Too cool, and it remains sticky and unworkable. Modern factories rely on state-of-the-art thermometers and AI technology to ensure the syrup reaches the softball stage, a critical milestone in the process. This stage transforms the raw ingredients into a glossy, caramel-like base, ready for the next step. The addition of gelatin is where the magic truly begins. Derived from collagen, gelatin is the key ingredient that gives marshmallows their signature texture. It's carefully dissolved in warm water before being added to the syrup mixture. This step requires careful timing, as gelatin begins to solidify if not handled quickly. Once combined, the gelatin interacts with the hot syrup, creating a mixture that is both elastic and pliable. This unique combination is what allows marshmallows to hold their shape while remaining soft and chewy. Factories often experiment with plant-based alternatives to cater to vegan consumers, but gelatin remains the gold standard for achieving that perfect marshmallow consistency. Once the gelatin and syrup mixture is combined, it's time to add air, literally. The mixture is poured into high-speed industrial mixers, where it's whipped to perfection. This process incorporates tiny air bubbles into the syrup, transforming it from a dense liquid into a light, fluffy foam. The whipping process is monitored carefully to ensure the marshmallows achieve the desired texture without becoming overly airy or collapsing. It's during this stage that the marshmallow begins to resemble the final product we all know and love. The addition of air is what gives marshmallows their spongy, cloud-like quality, making them a joy to eat. After achieving the perfect fluffiness, it's time to add personality to the marshmallows. Factories infuse the mixture with natural or artificial flavors, such as classic vanilla, fruity options, or even seasonal favorites like peppermint. Food coloring is also added at this stage, allowing for customization to suit holidays, themes, or customer preferences. The mixture is thoroughly blended to ensure even distribution of flavor and color. This step is where marshmallows become more than just a treat. They become a canvas for creativity. From pastel-colored marshmallows for Easter to bold red and green hues for Christmas, the possibilities are endless. The fluffy marshmallow mixture is now ready to take shape. Using powerful machines known as extruders, the mixture is piped through long metal tubes that shape it into uniform cylinders. Extruders are marvels of engineering, capable of handling the sticky mixture with precision and speed. The marshmallow ropes that emerge from the extruders are immediately cut into individual pieces using high-speed blades. This process ensures each marshmallow is identical in size and shape, a testament to the efficiency of modern factory technology. For specialty shapes, molds are used instead of extruders, allowing factories to produce hearts, stars, and other festive designs. To prevent the marshmallows from sticking together, they are coated with a fine layer of cornstarch or powdered sugar. This step also enhances their velvety texture, making them even more appealing to touch and taste. The marshmallows pass through a conveyor belt where they are evenly dusted, ensuring each piece is perfectly coated. This coating also adds a subtle sweetness to the marshmallows, complementing their fluffy interior. Factories use advanced machinery to automate this step, guaranteeing consistency and minimizing waste. No batch of marshmallows leaves the factory without passing rigorous quality checks. Both machines and human inspectors play a role in ensuring each marshmallow meets exacting standards. High-tech scanners measure size and shape, while texture and flavor are assessed by trained taste testers. Any marshmallow that doesn't meet the criteria is removed from the production line, ensuring only the best make it to store shelves. Quality control is not just about aesthetics, it's about delivering a product that delights consumers with every bite. For holidays and special occasions, factories go the extra mile to create unique marshmallow designs. Using customized molds, they produce shapes like pumpkins for Halloween, bunnies for Easter, and even snowmen for Christmas. These specialty marshmallows are a hit with consumers, adding a festive touch to any celebration. Factories often collaborate with artists and designers to create new shapes, keeping the product lineup fresh and exciting. Once the marshmallows are complete, they are quickly transferred to automated packaging lines. These high-speed machines weigh and pack the marshmallows into airtight bags, preserving their freshness and softness. Each bag is sealed with precision, ensuring no air or moisture can compromise the product. Packaging lines are designed to handle massive volumes, allowing factories to meet the high demand for marshmallows around the world. After packaging, the bags are sealed and labeled with essential information, including ingredients, nutritional facts, and expiration dates. Factories use advanced labeling machines that can print and apply labels in a matter of seconds. This step ensures transparency for consumers, providing all the details they need about the product. Labels also play a crucial role in branding, with eye-catching designs that attract attention on store shelves. The final step in the marshmallows journey is shipping. The packaged marshmallows are boxed and loaded onto pallets, ready to be distributed to grocery stores, campgrounds, and bakeries across the nation. Factories often work with logistics companies to ensure timely delivery, maintaining the marshmallows' freshness. Shipping is a complex process that requires careful coordination, as marshmallows are surprisingly delicate and need to be handled with care. Modern marshmallow factories are hubs of innovation, leveraging AI and automation to streamline production. From monitoring ingredient levels to optimizing the extrusion process, these technologies ensure efficiency and consistency. Factories also invest in eco-friendly practices, such as reducing waste and using sustainable packaging materials. These innovations not only enhance the quality of the product, but also minimize the environmental impact of production. Marshmallows are more than just a snack. They're a versatile ingredient that inspires creativity in the kitchen. From topping hot chocolate to making s'mores and even starring in gourmet desserts, marshmallows are a staple of American food culture. Their journey from raw ingredients to fluffy perfection is a testament to the wonders of modern food processing.
Ever held a pinch of pink salt and wondered how this humble crystal has traveled thousands of miles to end up on your table? You might be surprised to learn that the United States imports and processes thousands of tons of Himalayan pink salt every year to meet the growing demand. This unique salt isn't just another seasoning. It's a symbol of health and wellness, celebrated for its rich mineral content and distinctive flavor. With over 42 million tons of various salts produced and imported annually, Himalayan pink salt stands out as a favorite. But what makes it so special? Today, we'll take you on an incredible journey showing how this ancient treasure is processed in state-of-the-art American factories, transforming raw salt chunks into the fine crystals you use every day. Let's get started. Before we dive into the journey, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes stories about how your favorite foods are made. The story of Himalayan pink salt begins deep within the ancient Kira salt mine in Pakistan, a geological marvel nestled at the foothills of the Himalayan mountain range. This mine isn't just any salt mine, it's a historic treasure with origins dating back over 250 million years. Back then, vast prehistoric oceans covered this region. As these waters gradually evaporated, they left behind massive salt deposits, which over millennia compressed into the crystalline formations we see today. What gives Himalayan pink salt its characteristic blush? It's the unique combination of over 84 trace minerals, including magnesium, calcium, and potassium, that not only contribute to its pink hue, but also enhance its nutritional profile. Health enthusiasts praise these minerals for their potential benefits, from balancing electrolytes to supporting bone health. Workers in Kira rely on time-honored techniques, chiseling away at the massive salt walls with hand tools and basic machinery. This meticulous approach ensures that the natural structure and mineral integrity of the salt remain unaltered. Once harvested, these hefty salt rocks are transported out of the mines, where they begin their long journey to the United States. Himalayan pink salt's popularity isn't a mere fad, it's a global sensation. Over the last decade, its appeal has surged, driven by endorsements from wellness gurus, celebrity chefs, and everyday home cooks. The salt's unique flavor, visual appeal, and purported health benefits have made it a staple in kitchens worldwide. In the U.S., Himalayan pink salt is used in everything from gourmet dishes to spa treatments. Its versatility has fueled a demand that American factories are now racing to meet. These factories don't just package the salt, they refine and distribute it on a massive scale, ensuring that this once exotic ingredient is readily available on supermarket shelves across the country. The journey from Pakistan to the United States is no small feat. After being carefully extracted, massive salt rocks are loaded onto heavy-duty trucks that transport them to port facilities. Here, the salt is packed into durable, moisture-resistant containers designed to withstand the long sea voyage. These shipments then embark on their transoceanic journey, crossing thousands of miles before arriving at American ports. Once docked, the salt undergoes another round of inspection to ensure that it has remained uncontaminated during transit. Specialized trucks then transport the salt to processing factories where its transformation begins in earnest. When the salt finally arrives at American factories, it's greeted with a combination of cutting-edge technology and human expertise. Each shipment undergoes a meticulous inspection process. Factory workers and quality control experts then work together to examine the salt for impurities, ensuring that only the finest quality rocks proceed further. This initial quality check is critical. The standards are high because consumers expect nothing less than premium, pure Himalayan pink salt. Any salt that doesn't meet these rigorous benchmarks is discarded or repurposed for non-food uses. Once the salt rocks have passed inspection, they're funneled into an advanced washing system. This isn't your typical rinse. The process uses purified water to gently cleanse each salt chunk, removing surface dust and impurities without compromising the mineral-rich composition of the crystals. Freshly washed salt rocks contain moisture, which must be carefully removed to prepare them for grinding. Enter the precision drying chambers. These high-tech facilities use controlled heat and airflow to gradually reduce the moisture content of the salt. Too much moisture could lead to clumping, making the salt less appealing and harder to use. On the other hand, overly dry salt could lose its structural integrity. The drying process strikes the perfect balance, ensuring that the salt is ready for the next phase of its journey without compromising its quality or texture. Well, now comes the heavy-duty work, the dried salt rocks are fed into industrial grinders, where they are broken down into different granule sizes. Whether you prefer coarse salt for your grinder or fine grains for delicate dishes, this stage caters to every culinary need. After grinding, the salt is graded and sorted by size and texture. Each grade serves a specific purpose, from seasoning a juicy steak to adding the final touch to a decadent dessert. This meticulous grading process ensures that every consumer receives a product perfectly suited to their culinary preferences. One of the most impressive steps in the factory process is optical sorting. Using advanced cameras and sensors, these machines scan every granule of salt for imperfections. Even the smallest impurity or inconsistency is detected and removed from the batch. This technology guarantees that the final product is of the highest quality. Whether it's destined for a gourmet kitchen or a health-conscious home, every grain of Himalayan pink salt meets exacting standards. Once the salt is refined and sorted, it's ready for packaging. The first stop is bulk packaging, where large quantities of salt are sealed into industrial-grade containers. These airtight packages are designed to protect the salt from moisture and contaminants, ensuring it remains fresh and pure during storage and transit. Bulk packaging is primarily aimed at wholesale markets and large-scale food service operations. These packages ensure a steady supply of high-quality salt to restaurants, food manufacturers, and other businesses across the country. For individual consumers, the salt undergoes a second round of packaging. Here, the focus is on creating visually appealing, convenient packages that preserve freshness. From Ziploc bags to elegant glass jars, the packaging is tailored to suit a variety of consumer preferences. Retail packaging plays a crucial role in the product's market appeal. Eye-catching designs and practical features ensure that Himalayan pink salt stands out on store shelves, ready to attract health-conscious buyers. Not all Himalayan pink salt ends up in your kitchen. Some of it is reserved for creating stunning salt lamps. These large salt chunks are meticulously carved into unique shapes and fitted with light fixtures to create beautiful, glowing lamps. These lamps have become a popular wellness product, believed to purify the air and create a calming ambiance. They are another testament to the versatility of Himalayan pink salt, proving its value beyond the culinary world. Quality is paramount at every stage of the production process. Before the final products are shipped out, they undergo a series of rigorous quality control tests. These tests measure everything from mineral content to particle size and packaging integrity. Factory analysts perform both visual and laboratory tests, ensuring that every batch meets the highest industry standards. This commitment to quality ensures that consumers receive a product that is safe, pure, and of exceptional quality. With packaging complete, the salt is ready for distribution. American factories leverage an extensive distribution network to ensure that their products reach a wide array of retailers. From local grocery stores to high-end organic markets and online platforms, Himalayan pink salt is now easily accessible to millions of consumers. The efficiency of this distribution network ensures that the salt retains its freshness and quality no matter where it's sold. Sustainability is becoming a cornerstone of modern production, and Himalayan pink salt factories are no exception. Many facilities have adopted eco-friendly practices, from reducing water usage during washing to utilizing energy-efficient machinery. Moreover, some companies collaborate with organizations to promote sustainable mining practices in Pakistan, helping to preserve this natural resource for future generations. This commitment to sustainability ensures that Himalayan pink salt remains a viable product for years to come.
Ever wondered how that velvety chocolate syrup gets made? The kind you pour over your favorite desserts. The one with that signature taste that no other syrup quite matches? It's a journey that begins thousands of miles away with hand-picked cocoa beans and ends right on your kitchen shelf. Today we're going behind the scenes, from the farms where it all starts to the high-tech factory where every bottle is crafted to perfection. Curious? Hit that subscribe button and let's dive into the surprisingly complex process behind the world's favorite chocolate syrup. Creating the perfect chocolate syrup doesn't start in the factory. It starts at the source, deep in tropical regions where cocoa trees flourish. Only the highest quality beans make the cut, hand-picked from sustainable farms where farmers use time-tested techniques passed down through generations. These beans aren't just any beans. They're selected with an emphasis on flavor, quality, and ethical sourcing. Imagine farmers meticulously examining each cocoa pod, ensuring that only the ripest and most flavorful beans are chosen. This commitment to quality and fair trade means that every bottle of syrup you enjoy is rooted in sustainable practices, benefiting communities as well as the environment. Once the precious cargo arrives at the factory, it doesn't just go straight to production. No, the beans undergo an intense cleaning and sorting process. Specialized machines meticulously remove any dirt, debris, or unfit beans. Picture a conveyor belt lined with cocoa beans, where advanced scanners and sorting machines detect and discard any impurities or defects. This stage is crucial because even a single imperfect bean could disrupt the delicate flavor balance. Each bean is examined, cleaned, and sorted with precision, setting the stage for the rich, smooth chocolate flavor we all love. Now it's time to unlock the true essence of the cocoa bean: roasting. The beans are placed in industrial-grade roasters where temperature and timing are meticulously controlled. Roasting is a fine art, requiring a delicate balance to bring out the bean's natural flavors without burning away its richness. The beans are roasted until they reach that perfect shade of brown, releasing intoxicating aromas that fill the factory air. This process develops the bean's natural flavor compounds, creating the distinct chocolatey richness that defines the syrup. Skilled technicians closely monitor each roast, adjusting for factors like humidity and bean size to ensure each batch is just right. With the beans perfectly roasted, it's time for breaking and winnowing. This step separates the precious cocoa nibs from the outer shells. Specialized machinery cracks the beans, and high-speed air streams blow away the lighter shells, leaving behind only the dense, flavor-packed nibs. Imagine each bean being gently cracked open, releasing the nibs that hold the core flavor. These nibs are like little nuggets of pure chocolate potential, and they're about to be transformed into something extraordinary. The nibs now move to the grinding phase where they're crushed and ground into a thick, velvety paste known as cocoa liquor. Don't be fooled by the term. There's no alcohol here. Instead, cocoa liquor is pure, liquid chocolate in its most concentrated form. Industrial grinders work tirelessly to crush every nib, turning it into an ultra-smooth paste that will serve as the base for the syrup. The machinery used in this stage is engineered to grind the nibs to an exceptionally fine consistency, ensuring that every particle is as smooth as silk. This cocoa liquor captures the essence of chocolate, dense and rich, ready to be refined even further. Here's where the cocoa liquor is transformed further. Through a process called pressing, the cocoa liquor is divided into cocoa butter and cocoa solids. Think of cocoa butter as the silky, fatty part, while the cocoa solids hold the intense chocolate flavor. By balancing the two, the factory can control the texture and richness of the final product. Separating these components is a delicate process, but it's essential to achieve that perfect blend of smoothness and chocolatey intensity that's unique to the syrup. With the cocoa components ready, it's time to add the ingredients that make this syrup so irresistible: milk and sugar. In large vats, the cocoa solids are combined with milk powder and a precisely measured amount of sugar. This blending stage is no simple mix. It's a carefully calibrated process that ensures each ingredient melds together seamlessly. The milk gives the syrup a creamy base, while the sugar sweetens it just enough to create that satisfying flavor. These ingredients are combined in exact ratios, achieving the same perfect taste in every single bottle. Of course, there's a special twist to this recipe, a blend of secret ingredients that give the syrup its iconic taste. These ingredients are closely guarded, known only to a select few within the company. Each element in this secret mix has been carefully chosen to enhance the chocolate flavor, adding subtle notes that make every drizzle unforgettable. It's these secret ingredients that set this syrup apart, creating a unique flavor profile that's instantly recognizable. Next up is refining. The chocolate mixture goes through a refining process where it's broken down even further, removing any remaining particles that could affect its smoothness. Imagine huge rollers, pressing and refining the mixture until every last bit of grittiness is smoothed out. This step is critical to achieving that silky, luxurious texture that pours effortlessly, coating every scoop of ice cream or stack of pancakes. This refined mixture is a far cry from the raw cocoa nibs we started with, having been transformed into a creamy, flowing chocolate base. The refined chocolate mixture now moves on to a process called conching, a key step in developing flavor. Conching involves kneading the chocolate in a large machine for hours on end. This slow and steady movement brings out the depth of the chocolate's flavor while eliminating any unwanted bitterness. Think of it as coaxing the best characteristics out of the chocolate, enhancing its sweetness, richness, and aroma. This conching process is what gives the syrup its smooth, intense chocolate profile, ensuring each spoonful is filled with deep, complex flavors. Tempering follows conching, creating a consistent texture throughout the syrup. The chocolate is carefully heated and cooled in a controlled environment, stabilizing the mixture and ensuring it retains its glossy, smooth appearance. Tempering also helps the syrup pour perfectly without separating, maintaining that luxurious, velvety finish we expect. The result is a syrup that's rich, thick, and always ready to add a touch of chocolate magic to whatever it touches. At this stage, the syrup undergoes pasteurization to ensure it's safe for consumption. Pasteurization heats the mixture to kill any potential bacteria without altering the flavor or texture. This crucial step ensures that every bottle is not only delicious, but also safe, giving you peace of mind with every pour. Pasteurization is part of the brand's commitment to quality and safety, meeting the highest standards to deliver a product you can trust. Now comes homogenizing, which gives the syrup that signature thickness. The syrup is run through special equipment that stabilizes all the ingredients, preventing any separation and creating a perfectly even texture. Homogenizing ensures that each bottle has that thick, pourable consistency that flows smoothly, perfect for topping desserts or blending into drinks. After homogenizing, the syrup is gradually cooled to lock in its texture and prevent any separation over time. This careful cooling process stabilizes the syrup so it stays thick and creamy even after weeks in your pantry. This cooling step ensures that every bottle you open is just as rich and creamy as the first. With the syrup finally ready, it's time for bottling. Using high-tech filling machines, each bottle is filled with the exact amount of syrup. Precision is key here, as every bottle needs to have the same amount, ensuring consistency across every batch. This filling process is a spectacle of efficiency and accuracy, minimizing waste and guaranteeing that every bottle reaches you in perfect condition. As soon as each bottle is filled, it's sealed tightly to preserve freshness. The iconic label is added, a promise of the quality inside. Every detail, from the seal to the branding, is designed to ensure the syrup stays fresh and appealing until it reaches your kitchen. Before the bottles leave the factory, they undergo strict quality control checks. Teams of experts taste test, inspect, and verify each batch to ensure that it meets the highest standards. This attention to detail means that every bottle of syrup you enjoy has passed rigorous checks for taste, texture, and appearance. Finally, the bottles are packed in eco-friendly boxes, ready to be shipped to stores worldwide. From the factory to the shelves, each bottle is carefully handled, so it arrives fresh and ready to enjoy. It's a journey of thousands of miles, delivering chocolatey goodness to households everywhere. This brand doesn't just focus on quality, they're also committed to sustainability. From recyclable packaging to ethically sourced cocoa, they're dedicated to reducing their environmental footprint. Every bottle represents a commitment to responsible production and sustainable practices.
Did you know that every bottle of olive oil you use could contain the essence of thousands of olives, each harvested by hand or with the help of machines? From fertile groves under the Mediterranean sun to high-tech food processing plants, the journey of olive oil is a fascinating blend of agriculture and modern innovation. In today's video, we'll take you step by step through the entire process, from planting the olive trees to pressing the olives and bottling the oil. Stay with us until the end to discover the secrets behind different grades of olive oil and the challenges that farmers face along the way. Don't forget to subscribe to Pure Farm and like this video if you enjoy content like this. Your support helps us create more videos and dive deeper into fascinating food production stories. Olive farming. From sapling to mature tree, the journey of olive oil begins in expansive groves that stretch across regions like California, Spain, Greece, and Italy. Farmers carefully select the variety of olives depending on climate, soil conditions, and the flavor profile they aim to produce. Soil preparation and planting. Farmers prepare the land by plowing and loosening the soil to allow for better root development. Olive trees thrive in well-drained soil, and farms located on hillsides benefit from natural drainage. After the land is prepared, saplings are planted in rows with enough space to ensure air circulation and sunlight exposure. Modern farmers employ drones and AI sensors to monitor soil moisture and nutrient levels. This reduces water wastage and ensures that the trees grow healthy from the start. However, olive trees are known for their resilience and don't require much water compared to other crops. Growth and tree maintenance. It takes between 3 to 5 years for an olive tree to start bearing fruit. During this period, farmers focus on keeping the trees healthy through pruning, irrigation, and pest control. Pruning for better yield. Pruning plays a crucial role in olive farming. Removing old or unproductive branches allows new shoots to grow, which leads to higher yields. Well-pruned trees also benefit from better sunlight exposure, which enhances fruit quality. Sustainable irrigation. Although olive trees are drought-tolerant, farms use precision irrigation systems to maintain ideal moisture levels during the growing season. By monitoring soil and plant health through sensors, farmers can irrigate just enough to boost productivity without wasting water. Harvesting the olives. Manual versus mechanical methods. Harvesting is a delicate operation that greatly affects the quality of olive oil. Farmers must choose the right time to harvest, typically between October and December, depending on the variety. Harvesting too early yields oil with a sharp flavor, while late harvesting produces smoother but less aromatic oils. Handpicking for premium oil. On smaller farms, handpicking is still a popular method. Workers carefully collect olives to prevent bruising, which could affect the oil's taste. Hand-picked olives are often used to produce extra virgin olive oil. Mechanical harvesting. On large farms. Larger farms employ tree shakers and harvesting machines. These machines gently shake the branches, causing the ripe olives to fall onto large nets spread under the trees. This method is faster and more efficient, especially for mass production. Once harvested, olives must be processed within 24 hours to prevent fermentation, which could spoil the oil. Transporting and sorting olives at the factory. After the harvest, olives are placed in crates to allow airflow, reducing the risk of mold and fermentation during transportation. Factories located close to the groves ensure minimal travel time, preserving the freshness of the fruit. Sorting and cleaning the olives upon arrival at the factory, olives are sorted to remove leaves, twigs, or any damaged fruits. This step ensures only high-quality olives move forward for processing. The sorted olives then go through a washing machine to remove any dirt or dust that may have accumulated during harvesting. Crushing the olives. Breaking down the fruit once cleaned, the olives are sent to crushing machines. Traditional factories use large stone mills to crush the olives, while modern facilities employ high-speed metal crushers. Crushing transforms the olives into a thick paste containing oil, water, and solids. This step is crucial as it allows the oil droplets to start releasing from the pulp, but careful control is needed to avoid overheating, which can affect the final flavor. Malaxing. Bringing the oil together, the olive paste is then transferred to malaxers, where it is slowly churned for 20–40 minutes. This process helps the tiny oil droplets merge into larger ones, making extraction more efficient. Malaxing must be done at low temperatures, cold extraction, to preserve the oil's flavor, aroma, and health benefits. Factories often monitor the temperature carefully to ensure the final product qualifies as extra virgin olive oil. There are two main methods used to extract olive oil: cold pressing and centrifugation. Cold pressing in traditional systems, the olive paste is placed between layers of mats and pressed to extract the oil. This method is labor-intensive but produces some of the highest quality oils. Centrifugation. In modern factories, centrifugal machines spin the olive paste at high speeds, separating the oil from water and solids. This process is faster and more efficient, allowing large-scale production without compromising quality. Filtration and quality control. The extracted oil undergoes filtration to remove any remaining solids or impurities. Some factories produce unfiltered oils known for their cloudy appearance and stronger taste, while others prefer crystal clear oil. At this stage, experts test the oil for acidity, flavor, and aroma. Oils that meet the strict criteria are labeled as extra virgin, while others may be refined for different uses. Bottling and packaging. After filtration, the oil is ready for packaging. Bottles are sterilized to prevent contamination, and automated filling machines ensure precise measurements. Most producers use dark glass bottles to protect the oil from light, which can degrade its quality. Labels are added, indicating the type of oil, harvest date, and origin. The bottles are then packed into cartons, ready for distribution. Distribution and export. Once packaged, olive oil is distributed to supermarkets, specialty stores, and restaurants worldwide. Many producers rely on AI-powered supply chains to streamline exports and meet international regulations. Challenges in olive oil production. Despite technological advancements, olive oil production faces several challenges. Climate change, droughts, and extreme weather impact harvests. Pests. The olive fly remains a significant threat to crop yields. Authenticity issues. Fraudulent olive oils are a problem in the industry, prompting many producers to adopt blockchain technology to ensure transparency.